Well, Hunter Biden's legal team is hoping to avoid a second federal trial this year by changing the plea in his federal tax evasion case. And prosecutors are calling on the judge to say no and move forward with the trial.
Now, all of this happened just as jury selection for the trial was set to begin today. The president's son had previously pleaded not guilty to charges of failing to pay $1.4 million in taxes. Now, here's a quick live look for you at the courthouse there in Los Angeles, where the defense team is pushing for what's described as an Alford plea. That effectively means that the defendant, yes, is pleading guilty, but maintaining his innocence while saying that the state, though, does have enough evidence to win a conviction.
For more, let's bring in former federal prosecutor Joseph Moreno. So, Joe, is it normal to see a plea deal come to the table so close to the actual start of a trial like this?
Lana, there's nothing normal about this case. I mean, I've had difficult clients, but I would tell them, look, the last thing you want to do is antagonize the prosecutors. And the worst way to do that is to change your mind on the eve of trial. It really does not engender a lot of good spirit between, good negotiation between the parties there, but it is what it is. And of course, it's a defendant's right to change his plea. And so that's what it looks like is going to happen now.
But Joe, considering this is rare, give us access to some of your experience. Why then would Hunter Biden change his plea at the last minute instead of going to trial? As we've discussed earlier today, a lot of the information is pretty salacious. It deals with his kind of lavish spending and a lifestyle. Is it about keeping that under wraps? But it is already kind of known.
Well, Errol, I think it's that. I think that you would get into some tremendously salacious details. And you're right. We know them at a cursory level, but you talk about now at a granular level. You would have witnesses and you would have documents, and you would have financial records, all really getting into the details of 5 years worth of spending that's alleged to have not been proper business expenses. I think the other factor is the point that he was almost arguably absolutely going to lose. I mean, the evidence here was tremendous. All of Hunter Biden's efforts to have the case dismissed or have charges reduced have been struck down. So I think he was looking at a really ugly trial where there's going to be a bad ending. And so at that point, you say, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll take my chances with a guilty plea and hope that the judge will show me some leniency.
Well, and there was a plea deal that was in the works previously when it was bundled together with those gun charges. We all know that that fell apart. What is the likelihood that this deal is, in fact, accepted? And if it is accepted, what happens next?
Well, with that deal that Hunter Biden managed to mess up last summer, that was a fantastic one. And the fact that his defense lawyers got a little too demanding in terms of what Hunter could be exposed to in the future, and the judge ultimately said, you know what, forget it, I'm striking this down. That was a shame for them because that was a really good deal. Now, at this moment, there is no deal because you don't need one to plead guilty. That's your right to do. You'd like to go into things with a deal so that you can drop some of the charges and reduce others and have some kind of agreement for a recommended sentence. And I think that still might come. There's some discussions that might be in the works. But as of, I believe, right now, at this point, the defendant's intention is to plead guilty without a deal.
And Joe, I just want to ask you this question because we're getting information now from the White House that Biden's expected guilty plea doesn't change the calculation for the president in deciding to not pardon his son. We just want to make sure our viewers get that latest information. And it also speaks to the political backdrop of what should not have any political influence, this case. Is there a political component potentially that led to the decision to, as we've discussed here, not allow these salacious details to have any more oxygen?
Well, I mean, the president can pardon his son regardless of his plea, right? That's his choice. But yes, he's been consistent that he does not plan to do so. As far as the politics, I mean, the fact that President Biden is no longer running, I guess, is one factor. But I would think, again, probably what's motivating it even more than politics is the fact that the Biden family and Hunter Biden just didn't really want all these details to get out there. And I don't blame them. They sound pretty bad. And again, I think that even though he may be irritating to the prosecutors at making this last-minute decision, at the end of the day, it will probably mean a much reduced sentence on the fact that he's saying, okay, look what, I'll take my licks, I'll take ownership of what I've done here. Let's get to the best, result that we can.
Very interesting, too, that as you say, Joe, that this isn't necessarily a plea deal. This is just a plea of guilty, and he'll take whatever the judge then hands out. Joseph Moreno, thank you.
Thanks, Lana.